Welcome back to Tenami Gaming. Today we're going to play a 3000 points game, and my opponents are Dwarfs, and I'm going to be rolling either on Chaos Dwarfs or Lizardmen. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, I'll be playing Chaos Dwarfs, and 4, 5, 6 Lizardmen. So we just rolled up the scenario, and we're going to be playing Dawn Attack. And yeah, this is my Lizardmen army, 3000 points. I'm going to go through it now. They're led by the Slann Mage priest. He's a level 4, has all the spells of high magic. He has Focus of Mystery, Harmonic Convergence. He's the BSB. He has the Egg of Kwango and the Channeling Staff. Then for heroes we have Gorok, special character. And then we have a Saurus Scar veteran on a Carnosaur. The Carnosaur has both upgrades, Blood Roar and Loping Stride. And the hero on top has Enchanted Shield, Talisman of Preservation and a Spear. For core we have 4 units of Skink Skirmishers with Javelins and Shields. Then we have a unit of 40 Saurus Warriors, full command with Spears. Then for special we have a Bastillodon with Solar Engine, 10 Chameleon Skinks, 26 Temple Guards with full command and Standard of Discipline. Then we have 2 Ancient Stegodons, no upgrades. And lastly we have a Salamander Hunting Pack. Let's go to the Dwarfs.
This is the Dwarf side. They're led by a Rune Lord on an Anvil of Doom with a great weapon and lots of runes. Then I have a BSB, a Thane, with a lot of runes as well. And then I have 3 Master Engineers. And for core we have 40 Warriors with full command and shields. 39 Longbeards with great weapons, and for special we have 1 cannon and 1 grudge throw over there, 2 gyrocopters with vanguards. For rare we have 1 flame cannon, 20 iron rakes and 1 organ gun. The dwarf took the first turn. He didn't roll a 6. Yeah, I did the dwarf thing. Didn't move much. Pivoted these guys a little bit. Moved my engineer in that unit there. Over to shooting and some magic actually. In the magic phase, yeah, I didn't reach with the dark damage, so I gave these guys 1 better armor save. For shooting, it went pretty well. I started off killing 3 skinks there with the organ gun, and then with the cannon I killed 1 more, and also the Bastillodon. And the grudge thrower actually killed both the guy on top and Carnosaur.
400 points.
Yeah, so that was like 600-700 points in the first turn. Dwarvish. Over to Dwarfs, over to Lizardmen turn 1.
Man turn 1, yeah, I didn't have a lot of options, just running as fast as I can forward. Moved up as you see, with everything, marching up. On the right flank here, I don't really know how to keep the chameleon skinks away from his gyro, so yeah, I marched up and hopefully it doesn't kill all of them. Yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shoot it. Oh, in the magic phase, first of our 3 dice walk between worlds to move up the source block here, but he dispelled it with his dice. And then for the rest, I cast Tempest, which went off, killed only 1 Longbeard because it scattered off. Then I actually changed this spell with the lore attribute and rolled up Lore of Heavens and got Chain Lightning. So now Tempest is out and Chain Lightning is in. Then I only had 2 dice left, but I didn't reach anything. And for shooting I was also out of range. So that was everything for Lizardmen turn 1. Let's go to the Pain Train turn 2.
Dwarfs turn 2. Move this gyro up here to steam a little bit. Otherwise I just move these guys a little bit back. Decided to stay still with these guys to hit better. Over to medic and shooting. So in the medic phase I got off the direct damage here and killed 5 guys and put 1 better armor save here again. Down here I aimed for 7.
6.
I hit 7 guys
7, yeah,
and I rolled 6 1s and 2s. Killed 1 guy there, but over here was better. These guys combined with the organ gun killed 9. And the flame cannon killed 5 temple guards. And this one scared off the stegodon and killed 1 skink.
The cannon also.
Yeah, good for me. The cannon killed the.
It would have been burning down here.
Over to the Lizardmen.
Lizardmen turn 2, moved up on left flank with the Stegodon Ancient and the Skinks. Moved up here as well. Moved up the Temple Guards and Slann, the Ancient Stegodon. And marched as much as I could here. On the right flank I just moved around the gyro to be able to shoot him down. I don't think it's worth charging in since he's toughness 5, so hopefully Poison can take care of that. Yeah, that was everything. Let's go to shooting and magic. In the magic phase, first off I try to cast Walk Between Worlds on my Stegodon here to be able to get out of his, what's it called, Grudge thrower range. Come within 12, but yeah, he dispelled it. Then I did Soul Quench, took a wound off the organ gun. And then finally I did Hand of Glory on these guys to adding 1 extra BS. That was everything for magic. For shooting, I think they did 2 wounds to the gyro. And he marched so he couldn't shoot. This one missed all the shots on the organ gun. Over here, these guys didn't do any wound either, but the chameleon skinks actually killed the gyro. So at least I have some dwarven blood on the ground now. Yeah, let's go to Dwarfs turn 3.
For a moment, I move these guys back, turn these guys a little bit, moved up this gyrocopter to block the Stegodon and also steam these guys. Over to magic and shooting. Magic phase, I'll start off with the medical missile on these 6 guys that stood here, but he dispelled that one and I put 1 better armor save on these guys here. For shooting, the cannon did 1 wound on the Stegodon. These guys combined with the organ gun did 6 wounds here. What killed that one?
Gyro killed.
Yeah, the gyro killed those. And the stone thrower.
Yeah.
What was it?
Grudge thrower.
Grudge thrower just missed the Stegodon here, and the flame cannon killed 2 guys here. Yeah, over to Lizardmen turn 3.
Turn 3. I tried to charge the Source Warriors into his Iron Drakes. He has double Rune of Slowness, so I had to deduct 1 of the dices, but I actually rolled double ones, so it didn't matter. I couldn't get in either way. Moved up the Skinks here from this position. Moved up the Chameleon Skinks here to shoot down his cannon. Tried to charge with the Stegodon into his organ gun, but came 1 in short. On the left flank I charged the Stegodon into his gyro and moved up both my skink units here to shoot down his war machines. And also moved up the Temple Guards and Slann. some inches. Yeah, let's go to shooting and magic. In the magic phase I started off by doing chain lighting, and he let it go on his flame cannon. I hit it and I did 1 wound, something like that. Then he jumped to these guys, did 1 wound on the grudge thrower. Then he jumped, did like 5 wounds, 4 wounds. Then he jumped, did like 6 wounds. And yeah, then it stops unfortunately, but pretty good anyway. And then actually 5 diced fiery convocation on the longbeards, and I got irresistible force. And I rolled a 5, so that would mean that 12 temple guards were hit. But I was a bit greedy and felt like, no, I don't want that. So I re-rolled it and I got a 3-dimensional cascade. So this many temple guards are dead. Remaining is the banner and the champion and the Slann. I was not sucked into the warp, so that was quite lucky anyway. But yeah, I don't know, it feels quite bad. Then for shooting, the skinks here finished off the organ gun. The special skinks over there did no wounds to the cannon. And over here, I'm not sure what happened here. One of them died. This one died, right?
Yeah,
the flame cannon died. And that one is still alive.
1 wound here.
1 wound, yeah. So, yeah, it was better than before anyway, but yeah, let's see. Now, let's go to close combat over here. In the close combat here, I killed the gyro with impact hit and the overran, as you see. Now, let's go to Dwarfs turn 4.
Turn 4 for the Dwarfs. Did a reform here. Only 20 guys left. And yeah, turn a little bit this way and change the formation here to face the Stegadon. Over to magic and some shooting. So in the magic phase I only got 5 dice, so I couldn't dispel the fire communication, and 11 more died. We're going to roll for the BSB after. I forgot about that. In the shooting phase,
2 wounds here from the cannon.
Yeah, 2 wounds from the cannon, and then I got greedy and shot with this one also, but he managed his ward save. And these guys took out 4 there, so looking grim. Over to Lizardmen turn 4.
Turn 4, I charged him with the Stegadon and the skinks into his grudge thrower over there. Went up with skinks here to block his charge. Moved the Slann out of the unit. Yeah, and hopefully will not be shut down. Over here I charged the skinks into his lord here. The Stegadon went into the side of the iron rakes, and I just moved up with the Source Warriors because I didn't want to get another stand and shoot. He's been killing this whole unit with just them, so, and the organ gun. But yeah, and also the Chameleon Skinks moved up here. Hopefully I can shoot out the cannon, so he can't take out my Slann, but who knows. Yeah, let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. When Winds of Magic, I started off by casting Hands of Glory on the Skinks, charging into his Rune Lord. Then I did Apotheosis on the Slann, regained his 2 wounds, so he's back to 5. And then I actually changed his spell for Crest of Lanif from the Lord of Death. And I think that was everything for the magic phase. He actually dispelled the fiery convocation with 4 dice, because of course he rolled double 6. He's a very, very lucky player. So
sure.
For shooting, I don't think I did any wounds.
Nope.
No. So let's go to close combat over here and over there. So at the end of the close combat phase, here I won by some, I don't know, there were 15 left. He reformed, as you see. And over here with the anvil, he actually won, and my skinks are fleeing down here. Over here I killed the cannon and overran into the engineer over there. Yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Dwarfs turn 5.
For the Dwarfs, yeah, I went in here. Yeah, and then I needed an 11 to charge these Source Warriors in the flank. Yeah, I first I charged these guys, so they had to flee. And I thought, what the hell? So I did it, and I rolled double 6. But I don't think that's going to do much. He has this stubborn dude here. Over to Magic and 1 more round of shooting for the cannon. In phase I only got 4 dice, and he did as well, so yeah, I wanted to do the dark damage here on these guys. And for shooting I hit the Slann, but he managed his ward save. Over to close combats. Right here, I didn't do any wounds here. and in this combat here actually, he had 4 attacks, killed 2 of me. I think I did 6 wounds, but rolled 4.
You killed 2?
Yeah, I killed 2. 6 wounds, I rolled 4 once. So yeah, not too good. And yeah, I killed the engineer and positioning like this. Over to Lizardmen turn 2. Turn 5.
Lizardmen turn 5, I had no charges. I managed my leadership here, marsh block, so I can move the Stegadon out of the way. Move up here, and the skinks as well. Here I moved up the Slann, so he's in cover from the cannon if he's not dead next turn. They managed the rally test here, otherwise we remain as you see, and hopefully the chameleon skinks can shoot out the cannon. Yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. The magic phase I really didn't have much to cast. I tried to do Hand of Glory on the Saurus Warriors here, but he dispelled it. And then I really didn't want to do anything big like Fire Convocation on these guys, because I will not be able to take all the points, so I see no point in risking a miscast. So yeah, and for shooting, I did 0 wounds on the cannon, so yeah, I don't know, very unlucky. Anyway, let's go to close combat. So at the end of close combat here, Gorok and his unit killed off the Dwarfs. It was just the BSB left and he broke and was destroyed, so I formed like this. Over here I won combat as well, and yeah, he stuck around. Now let's go to the last turn for Dwarfs.
6 for Dwarfs, no movement. Yeah, I got 10 dice. I wanted to do the magic missile for the 3rd time here, but he dispelled it. And for shooting I did 1 wound to this Stegadon here. I got on the armor save on these guys, but yeah. Over to close combat. But here he did 3 wounds to me and did none back. Over to the last turn for Lizardmen.
Last turn for Lizardmen, I charge in with the Saurus Warriors. They Stegadon into his lord here. And here I remain to be able to shoot down. And I moved out the Slann from cover to be able to cast some spells, hopefully. Yeah, let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. In the magic phase, I tried to do walk between worlds on the Slann to get closer so I could cast some spells. But he dispelled it, and then I tried to do Soul Quench, but I actually failed. No, I tried to do Curse of Lanif on his engineer, but I failed. Lost concentration, so that was quite bad. Yeah, that was everything for magic and shooting. Let's go to close combat. In the last combat here, the Stegadon did 3 wounds to his lord and he did 2 wounds back, but he's unbreakable and just stays there. Here I finally managed to break the Iron Drakes. They were down to double ones and yeah, ran them down. But then we calculated the points, and I believe, I'm not sure how much.
1100 points.
Yeah, the Lizardmen took it by 1100 points, so yeah. I don't know what to say. It was in the first 2 turns I was feeling like I'm not gonna get in combat and just be decimated before I even reach. But yeah, as a long time dwarf player, I feel it's always the same. You feel it's going really good in the beginning, but when you actually get into combat, you're quite locked in place. So the opponent really has an edge there when he can move around and get reinforcement, and you're kind of staying in the same situation all the time. But
yeah, I was really disappointed over the scenario. I really wanted to do the dwarfs thing and stand in the corner. It was the build was for that.
If he were doing the dwarf thing, he would be staying in the mountain here around this area and just shoot, and probably he would decimate the Lizardmen. But yeah, we rolled up and we got on attack, and he didn't want to do it, and I said we have to do it because it's been a really long time since we played Dawn Attack. And it's not maybe the best for dwarves or vampire counts, but yeah, it was fun anyway. And yes, as per usual, I mean, it's Warhammer, sometimes it goes your way and sometimes it doesn't. But I was very afraid when my unit blew up and he had a chance to shoot down my Slann without making a lookout, sir. So yeah, that's just the way it goes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.